Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Works by Lydia. Hi, Emily. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing fine. Hey, Kevin. Thank you for being here. Hey, Eric. Hey, Sonia. Thank you for being here. Hey, Nifty. How are you, sweetheart? I have somebody in the basement. And it's my one of my mods. Hey, Eric.
Hey,
How are you? Hey, Nifty.
I've just been on Dawn's Discord,
How
but
are you?
yeah, yeah, but Dawn's not there right now. It was Sharon, Justin, and Holly and Sophia.
We should tell them I come over here. Hang out with them.
Yeah, well, I mean, if they want to do that, that's up to them. But
Yeah.
I think everyone's in a different mood, today. So you
Yeah.
know. Um, but yeah, um, but
I'm
yeah, how's everything with you?
pretty doing so nifty. I go back work tomorrow night. So
Yeah,
my little time off, it was awesome. But I'm ready to get back to work too.
yeah,
So. Hey, Pinky Hercs, welcome in. So,
yeah. Um, yeah. I hope everyone's doing well
hey,
today.
Pinky, how are you? How you doing, bud?
Yeah, that was a funny live the other day when Arnie was farting.
Yeah, Nifty, you work too. Yeah, my hours are really different. Hey, I work 4 hours, so sometimes you see me in the afternoons, sometimes evenings, late evenings. So I'm doing so. I'm still good. Having issues with losing my one of my good friend of mine. He passed away last Friday. I'm taking it still pretty hard. Um,
Yeah, it will take some time, for you to start being start being yourself and being back at work and stuff and doing what you do and love,
yeah.
you know. Yeah, so um oh hey Kevin. Mm, but yeah. Um but yeah, so um yeah, but yeah, so yeah, it will take time, so
Oh
you
wow.
know
Oh wow, Cammy. Hi, Lizzie.
what did
Welcome.
Henry say? Oh, you're sore. Ooh. Yeah, that would do that, when you are with animals and stuff and you want them and stuff, yeah, you will be sore after all that want and stuff, with the dogs and all that. So yeah.
Well, I'm trying to uh crochet a backpack, mini miniature backpack for like your if you have a phone charger, you can put it in, or your it probably goes anything can go in there. Um, like lipsticks or chapstick or little bottle of hand sanitizer clean. But I'm trying
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
doing design it, and then I can go from there.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, I think that's a nice idea. I mean, I mean, I haven't been out of the house, in like 5 years. No, yeah, almost 6 years.
Oh
Not
wow.
5, almost 6 years since the pandemic. You know, well, I've been out of the house, but but you know, but when I'm back to my normal self, I would like to have something for like my phone, like to put my phone in something, if I don't want to,
Hey,
like,
Christine, welcome in. Thank you for being here.
mm, yeah. So yeah, yeah,
Welcome
yeah. I
back,
would like to have something with
Emily.
Yeah, I would like to have something with my phone and all that stuff. If I need it, my wallet. Well, I put my wallet in my pants anyways, but like my phone, or if I want to put like mints or anything like that. Yeah, like a little tiny, like, bag or something like that to use. Yeah,
Mhm.
but yeah, yeah. I think that'd be nice. Um, but yeah, my mouth is like all tongue twisted. How's everyone doing? How's everyone's day been? Um,
I
you
saw
know,
you before. I saw Eric in Discord. Or I mean, your
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, and then you had to leave.
yeah.
You had to do your
I
things.
had to go to Walmart. I hate going to Walmart. I'm sorry, but I hate going to Walmart.
Well, the thing is with Walmart. Um, I heard some different perspectives on Walmart. So if you went to Walmart either in the morning, afternoon, around that time, the amount of people that are there, it's overwhelming. But what I
Hmm.
heard is in the evening, at night, I heard there's less amount of people. Is
Yeah.
what I heard. And but I don't know, it might be different in other states and all that stuff, like here in California, or where you're at, and where everyone else is at, it might be different with like how many people are in Walmart, um but yeah. Mm, what what
Oh wow, Kevin.
Did you do something about that, Kevin? Did you um talk with anyone?
Hey, Ivy. How are you, sweetheart?
It's funny. It's funny with what Ivy put hand paint waving.
Oh, she
It's
knows.
it's the emojis of YouTube.
Yeah,
I
she
think
does.
that's what it is with YouTube. I think with the YouTube emojis that you have on on your live and stuff. Well, with YouTube and stuff. Um, I think it doesn't pop up on like Reseem or any of that. So
I just ate shopping in Walmart. Nifty. I hate the being around big old crowd of people. I rather shop online than get it mail in line. Mail it. That way I don't have to go anywhere.
yeah, yeah. For me, I want to be in the store. Like for me, it's different. It's like I want to be in the store to see what there is price wise. Whatever there is. If it's like if it's like food, if it's like if it's clothes or if it's like you know you know other stuff that they have.
Oh wow, Cammy.
Yeah, yeah, Kevin. There's a lot of people out in this world that wants to hit someone's window and all that stuff. They're like, "Oops, this is the wrong person. This is the wrong car and all that." So that does happen.
Yeah, I just don't like being around big old crowds.
Yeah, yeah. I'm seeing what Tammy's saying.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that'll be something to forward with. Yeah, yeah. But the thing is, with with me, with my high functioning autism and stuff, and ADHD and everything else, I have really bad social anxiety, like really, 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 really bad. It's like at the point where I don't like people. I don't like a lot of people around me. Um, but the only places that do that is like theme parks mainly. I haven't been to like any theme parks in California in a long time, but I haven't been to Disneyland since maybe 2017 or 18, around that time. So I haven't been back at Disneyland. I know they put Star Wars Land and all that stuff, but I'm not really really into that type of stuff. But but yeah, that's mainly it's theme parks that I really don't really hate. Like I really hate like a lot all the people that are around and stuff. It's like
I just
I
don't
would
like
just
to have people crying kids or I don't have worry, and then you deal with those or, you know, people cut
yeah,
by you, cutting in line or, it's like really.
yeah. Hey Nifty. But yeah, oh
Hey,
hey Elaine.
Irene. Welcome. Good to see
But
you.
yeah, yeah, but yeah, but yeah, but yeah, but yeah, the only places that I would be more you know with less people is like maybe like maybe like I have to think, well, maybe a store like like Walmart or any other place, maybe like Walmart or Target or any of those places would be easier for me, with my social anxiety and all that. But um, but but I haven't been to a mall in like I haven't been to a mall in like almost maybe maybe like 12 years at least. So I haven't been to a mall, and it might have been longer than that, but I haven't been to my nearest mall in that long period of time. And the reason with that is there's been a lot of it's not with people, but it's with people that fight and stuff. There's a lot of fighting and stuff, and there's like weapons and all that stuff. Where there's a lot of kids around and stuff. So the last time I went with a friend of mine. Me and my friend that I went to school with. We went to the mall, and then we were near a fight where there was a fight and people were like fist pumping, like in their face or whatever. Like it was really horrible. So I'm like, I don't want to be in a mall where that happens. I don't want to be near any types of people that are that way. So that's why I haven't been back in a mall in like so many years. So
Kevin's
it's
weather
better.
is 71 degrees. Wow.
Yeah, it was in the 60s today. It was like maybe like 60, like 68, 69 around there. So it's been in the 60s today. So where I'm at in Culver City. So
Well, it was hot here today. It was like 99 degrees, what pink signs say, uptown.
yeah, yeah, but yeah, it was in the 80s a few days ago. It was like in the mid to upper 80s. It was a few days ago. Um, but 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 yeah, so I'm happy it's back. I like this type of weather, like 60s, 70s weather and stuff, maybe 50s, but I don't like the heat. I don't like hot weather and all that stuff, but when it is hot enough where it's in the upper 80s or 90s or more, you know I like them all, but it is so expensive. I am sorry to hear there are fights at your. Yeah, yeah,
Our
yeah,
mall, our mall closed down, so we don't have a mall. So
yeah, yeah. I'm afraid. I'm afraid that my mall will be like like torn down and stuff, and all that, and then they have and you know where is people supposed to be if they want to be at stores and stuff. So that's why I'm afraid that will happen. With the mall closing and stuff. You know,
yep.
but but yeah, but like the mall that we used to have, not in my town but in another town near me. um they had they had um they had like it was a whole big mall. It was a really big mall. um and they obviously had stores, they have food places, like a food court where they have food places and stuff, but they also had a movie theater.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it wasn't expensive though to see a movie, at the mall, but it was nice to see that they had a movie theater for anyone that wants to you know be at a movie and stuff. So, but evidently, what happened was the city decided to close down the mall and put something else in its place. You know and develop something else. So all I will say is if any mall that is in your area, or I know Lydia doesn't have any malls anymore, but in anyone else's area, like Kevin's area, or Elaine's area, or any of that, be aware that if you see a sign or anything that says that this mall is closing on this date, you have to be aware that you might want to be there one last time, so you remember the memories and all that. All right, Elaine, you have a nice
Hi,
dinner.
Elaine.
Yeah. So, but but yeah, my mall has been around for a long time. I think it's been around since like mm, maybe the mid late 70s. So it's been around for a long time. So um 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 and and um I mean, I do like my mall, but with all the things they have in stores and food and all that stuff. Now, I haven't been back at that mall. Like I said, I haven't been back at that mall in like maybe like 13 years, maybe that, maybe longer than that. But but um but all I would say is all the stores and all the food places are different than when I was there. And I'm like, they they had uh they had uh they had all these different food places. Italian. They had fast food. They had Japanese. They had all that stuff. They had different types of food. You know, So, but but all I would say is if any of your malls closes up, you might want to visit one last time to relive the memories, so that way you'll be able to visit, you know. But I know Lydia doesn't have any malls, in her area, so but but yeah, just be aware of when you hear news, that your mall is closing up, visit one last time and and buy whatever you want to buy and stuff. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Izzy. Izzy's in the hospital.
I know.
Mm.
I knew that from another day.
Yeah, I hope you feel better. Mm. Ah,
I'm making a miniature backpack.
yeah, but
That's what I'm
but
working on.
yeah. So, anyways, um, anyways, let's see what else we want to talk about. Um. Oh, I did hear something. Dawn might be live later. So
Uh,
that'll be something to be on tonight. So Dawn might be live later. Um, you know,
No,
so
Jen's already not doing live.
yeah. This is I think Wednesdays is normally the time that she's on at 4:30
Yeah,
4:30 my time and her time. So but she's doing her diamond art, her painting and stuff. You know, like what you do, Lydia.
yeah,
You might have to do a live stream on that. When you do it on your diamond painting
channel.
YouTube.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
will.
yeah. But yeah, yeah. So yeah, I think think that's what Jen's doing right now. On her live. So um, but 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 anyways, yeah. So um 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 um. So we'll see what time Dawn is live later. It might be after she puts her daughter to bed. So
Yeah,
so it might be a little bit later. Um, you know, um, but you know, we'll see what happens. Um, but I mean, it sounds like I will have another night in the hospital. Oh, well, at least you're there to see what's wrong with you, Izzy. So at least the doctors and the nurses have been helping you and stuff. So I think that's for the best, anyways. You know, for you to feel better and all that. So um um yeah. So another overnight at the hospital is approval. Is approved and all that. So hey,
hey,
Lily.
Emily. I know her. She's a friend of mine.
Yeah, yeah. So um yeah. Um seeing who's uh wow, it's 66 right now. So
Wow.
like I was saying from earlier, it's in the 60s today. It's been in the 60s all day. So you know, you know, so yeah, yeah. I'm happy about that. So
Yeah.
um, but yeah, it's like that every day in where I'm at in Culver City. It's in the 60s.
Hey there. Are you uh um Catholic? Are you?
Yeah, I like the name Minty.
Yep, yep, that's Mitzi. I know her on other channels, so
Yeah. Mhm. I wonder if there is a thing of a Minty cactus. I wonder if there is. I wonder if there is. I mean,
probably
here in California, I mean,
during
and
the day.
in Nevada and Arizona and all that stuff, we have that stuff. So I wonder if there's a Minty one. I have to find out. You know, So um,
I'm working on trying to crochet a miniature backpack for when you put your your chapstick or your little hand tighter bottle if we're working here. So that's what I started. So
yeah, But anyways, yeah.
Done,
So
guys. Share me out.
oh yeah, yeah. Hit the like button and subscribe. If you haven't. I mean, you all are subscribed anyways, but the new viewers, if there are any.
Eric is one of my mods. He comes up and read the chat for me.
Yeah, yeah. Um, um, um. Let's see what we be able to talk about. Um.
I have new
Uh.
moderators in here, so
Yeah, yeah. The ones that aren't here, like I know Elaine just left. I
yeah,
know.
Kimmy and Nifty, are you still here? And Ivy and Emily.
Yeah. Um. Let's see. Oh, I did find out some news. If you all want to hear it. Um. So, a lot of you don't know that I do love Pop Tarts and different types of flavors. But I did hear they're bringing out an ice cream sandwich of Pop Tarts.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah. There's brown sugar cinnamon that I've had before, and I do love that. There's chocolate fudge, and I've had that before, and that's good. And strawberry. So like those are the three flavors that are being released, for ice cream flavors. But
Oh wow.
it's an ice cream sandwich. That's like with the like with the Pop Tarts feel, like what you have during the day and stuff. Yeah, tell me about it, Minty. I mean, I do want to try both the brown sugar cinnamon and the chocolate one, so I really
Oh,
do want to try those.
Kimmy, you want to come up on the piano? Oh, I have somebody else. Oh, Lily. Give me a minute, Lily. Hey, Lily.
Hi, Lydia.
How are
No,
you?
good. How are you?
Good.
What are you
Lily,
doing?
I'm crocheting.
Oh,
Lily is one of my good friends of mine. Me and her used to work together. My old job.
we don't like that place, do we?
Yeah, we don't like that place anymore. Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, me and Lydia were just bringing up about this new Pop Tarts ice cream that's being released. Um um that's being released. Or it's been released, but it's not in the stores, but it's not in like markets or anything like that yet. But they're in like Walmart and all that stuff.
Oh,
And
when is
I
it
mean, I
supposed to
would
come
try them.
out?
Well, Lily,
When is it supposed to come out?
I think they are out, but I mean, I think the only thing I saw was they only sell them at Walmart, is what I heard.
Oh,
Izzy is the one by me is Emily, Eric, and down below is my friend Lily. Hey, Charlotte. That's alright. Thank you for coming over. I'm gonna make you the mod.
when are you going to be live on your diamond painting YouTube?
Probably not till next week.
Not next week. All right.
Yeah, me and Lydia were just bringing that up. You know, when she'll be doing her diamond painting and stuff. You know.
It
Yeah.
probably won't be done next week. So, yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
All right, Lydia. I'm gonna get off of here. You have a good night. Okay.
Alrighty, thank you coming over.
Of course. Bye, honey.
Bye.
Mm.
There you go. Now you can read Izzy the people. I don't know why it wasn't on. Sorry about that.
Yep. You're fine there, Lydia. Lydia, you're fine.
I know.
Mm. But yeah, if anyone wants to join me and Lydia, you know, you're happy to join. You know, if not, then we'll
Oh,
have you on next time.
oh my gosh, Charlotte! I would like to see that.
Mm.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I think I've seen Well Post Granny somewhere.
You probably do, Eric. She comes in Jen's live, Papatroni live. She comes in. Let's see who else channels she comes in. Other people who I know who she comes in to too. So yeah.
Yeah, I saw her in in
She
in Jen's. I think I saw
she
her in Jen's the other night.
she comes in Jackie's. She comes into other channels too.
Yeah, I think I've only seen her in Jen's live. I think I saw her the other night.
So
But yeah, yeah. That's what happens. And her name is Charlotte, right?
yes.
Yeah, yeah. It would take a while for that to do with your diamond painting and stuff. I mean, look at how Jen's doing hers. You know, it takes a
Yep.
while. Eh, you know,
Mhm.
so um, but yeah. But anyways, yeah. Oh, Lydia, I have to tell you something.
What?
Um, 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 so um, one of the oh, let me see what
Yep,
he's
be
saying.
sure to, Charlotte. You see me almost everywhere on YouTube streets.
Yeah. Um, one of the people that I told you about that looks exactly like you, that I saw on Facebook and stuff. She
Yeah.
friended me back on Facebook.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah. She works she works at this radio station in Michigan, and she does There's this radio station that she works at, and they do live streams every morning. Um, um, and it's it's a radio station that does classic rock and stuff. I really do like classic rock and stuff. You know, like 70s, 80s type music. But yeah, she works at this radio station, and I was like, she looks exactly like you.
Oh wow, that's scary.
uh, but yeah. Um, I mean, I mean, ow, my back
I'm
is hurting me.
trying to put crochet a miniature um, backpack for like your phone charger if you go have to go somewhere or
Oh, hey,
whatever.
Liz.
Hey, Liz, welcome in. And so I'm trying to hey Bridget, how are you? And then but I don't know if I like this way or the other way did my other ones. But I've been doing, I did one. I don't know which way I like these.
Yeah, yeah. I think I met even almost everyone here. you know, I think I met almost everyone in your chat.
Yep, these are like mostly crochet people, um, knitting people, um, few time painting people. Um,
Yeah.
the friend who you just met, she's a good friend of mine. I used to work with her at Dairy Green. She
Oh,
doesn't.
that Lily person.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Um, yeah. It's nice to have friends that know in person. Um, hey, Anne.
hey Anne Marie. Sorry.
But yeah, yeah. It's nice to be friends with people that you know in person and on YouTube. And that you knew for a lot of years. Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you,
yeah,
Liz.
yeah. Hit the like button and well you are subscribed anyway, so just hit the like button. If you haven't. uh,
But
um,
today, Liz,
yeah, yeah,
I don't know if I
yeah.
like this way making the bag. I did like the magic circle and then I did a circle. Like I don't think I like this way. Or I might do my other way.
Yeah, yeah. Izzy's still in the hospital.
You know,
Yeah, for another night. For observation and stuff. To see how she's feeling and stuff. Exactly, Kevin. Yeah, it's a nice place to relax. It's a nice
thank
place
you,
to
Kevin.
it's a nice place to relax. Have a space. A space to have to be safe from trolls. You know, So, um, yeah,
Hopefully I don't get trolls, but you guys know what to do if there is trolls.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I already used all my yarn, Kevin. I think she is coming on Izzy, but I haven't seen any notifications that she's gonna be on yet.
Exactly. No trolls allowed.
There's no
Exactly.
trolls allowed. There's no drama on this channel. If you start drama, you're
Hey, hey,
out.
hey, hey. Yeah. Hey, Lydia. Remember on Charlie Brown,
Yeah,
on like all the movies and stuff, and Soupy was on that bus, and he said, "No dogs allowed. It's now no trolls allowed."
yeah. Yes, Izzy, I just saw she would be on at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time zone or 8 o'clock my time. Yeah, 8 o'clock my time, 9 o'clock her time. So whatever time she's is for you, um, I'm not sure where you're located at, Izzy.
Yeah, it's 6 right now here in California. It's 6 p.m. here, so um, you know, but I think Jen's off of her live now.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah, she normally stays on until like,
Yep, she
from
is.
4:30 to like 5 something.
Yeah, Jackie is on Izzy. I'm doing all right, Liz. I've been really down lately. My good one of my good friends passed away over the weekend. My vacation was great. I didn't do nothing. I had 3 doctor's appointments. So and that was yesterday and the day before. So,
but yeah.
so
Um, uh, it'd be nice if Restream had a place where I'm able to, type in the chat and stuff like StreamYard does, but sadly it doesn't.
you mean the private chat? Yes, there is. Eric.
Wait, no, not the private chat, in the live stream.
Oh
The
yeah,
type in.
there's a little place for it.
I'm trying to see where it is. All I'm seeing is I'm
Look,
on the chat right now, but all I'm seeing is my camera, my audio, the 3 dots that says menu, um, private
there
chat,
should be
private
a
chat, but 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 yeah, that's the only place I'm able to do
there
it is
should
private
be a
chat.
place underneath. You click on a line, and there's a place you can type. Look on your down bottom if there's one in on there for you.
Yeah, the only thing I see is extra camera, presentations, and local video and settings. That's all I'm seeing on my end.
Hmm. Isn't there a place that down below it said chat? Is there a way to do that?
No, no. The only thing I see is the 3 dots. My video, my camera, and my audio. If I want to turn it on and off. But it doesn't have uh the chat where I'm able to reply on the live and stuff. You
Um,
know, I think that's only on StreamYard. I think that's the only place that they have is on there.
well,
Um,
there's a place down bottom. You say it say type a message. Does it say that down bottom of your phone?
it always says that on the private chat and stuff. It says type a message and stuff, but that's only between me and you. I think that's only for me and you only.
Um,
Um, you know, yeah, yeah. I think Restream is different than StreamYard with how they have their chat and
you
stuff.
know what this really look like, guys? I just thought about this. This could be.
I do know what it might look like. It looked like maybe like a baby's hat or something like that, like for a baby.
It looked like a hat, and when I crochet hats, I suck at it.
Yeah, well that might be a perfect thing for a baby if they wear any hats, you know, you know. It just depends, how babies are and stuff, you know. Um um you know, but um yeah. I don't think I ever wore a hat when I was a baby. I don't think I ever wore a hat. A baby's hat.
Thank you, Liz. Thank you, uh, Liz, doing that for me. Izzy was doing some stuff in the chat. Thank you.
Wow, it's 84 in your area. Wow.
Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah, it was in the 80s. Like I said earlier, it was in the 80s. Um, I think Friday. I think last Friday. It was like in the upper 80s. So it lasted like maybe a few days, being in the 80s, and then Monday it went back down to Monday it went back down to the 60s and 70s and all that. So but yeah,
Yeah, Izzy was not was doing something that I didn't like, and Liz got it. Thank you for your appreciate that. She was telling
well,
me
what did Izzy do?
that was about somebody doing a live right now. She's heading over there and not coming back and all that to me. That's fine. I just don't like my moderators does things like I had a mod before that she came in and um was like was a big no no what she did. She wasn't here to help me but do I people timing them out. She was dropping other people's channels that she was like, oh, let's go over here this channel. This person is live. Let's leave Lydia eating without nobody in the chat. I don't like that.
Yeah, I mean you're fine with me doing it on Dawn's live, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to find out from you if that was alright if I put your channel in her live, since I'm a mod for her and you're a mod for her, so we're all,
Oh,
you know.
but she was like telling my people leave middle of my life, and then I did have nobody in here.
Yeah. I mean, for me, the only people I put their YouTube name in is the ones that we all know, but like the ones that Dawn doesn't know, um, I don't really put their names in her chat since he doesn't know them and doesn't subscribe to them or any of that. So It's
Yeah.
better to you know, you know, have the ones that we know and we're subscribed with and we're subbed with and you know and you
Yep.
know
Given I think it's really rude that a moderator did that. And when I know she is Liz, and I appreciate that. I
yeah,
really
yeah.
do.
But I think with how Izzy is, well, since she's in the hospital, you know, um, maybe she's like, like having like problems, with not understanding or whatever. But I mean, the last time she did that is when she was trying to ask to be a mod and stuff. But yeah,
Yeah, she asked me to be a mod for many times, and I'm like, nah, I have enough mods as is. And and I don't want any more mods quite yet, and I didn't want to. She, I know she changed her channel, Liz, and I don't understand why she did that.
but like here's the thing: is when she was not stopping with trying to ask to be a mod and stuff. That's where I went off. And I was up here with you, Lydia, and I told her, you need to stop saying that you want to be a mod. We have plenty of mods here,
Mhm.
and 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 then she started being all pissy about it, and it was like, I'm done, I'm out of here, bye. Started being
Yeah,
a being a stupid and
being
all that.
being rude and not respect for me, and it's just like no.
Yeah, and then she returned and said, "I'm sorry," and all that stuff. But the thing is it has to be a sincere apology. It doesn't. It's not like, "I'm sorry for what I did." You have to mean it. Like, you have to mean your apology. You know. So what Izzy did, you know, she needs to have a sincere apology and be like, "I'm sorry for how I acted,
Yep.
and I will never do that again." That's a better way to say it. Not like, "I'm sorry for blah 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 blah." That's not really sincere. That's not really.
I
You
know she
know.
can be unblocked, but I rather not unblock her right now
Yeah,
because I know what she does. I really do, but she bugs me every time I do. You know.
yeah. I was like, if she did that on my live and stuff, if like, let's say if I went live tonight, and let's say she popped in and you were there, Lydia, you would have her banned in a minute. But
Yep.
but 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 this is, let me see what. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
Liz. I know she has. Uh,
yeah. But my thing is,
she kind of remind me of somebody.
do you, Lydia, do you think that might be, I hate to say it, is doggy life?
Give me a minute. Sorry about that.
So as I was saying, do you think that might be that Izzy might be doggy life?
Yes, it is. I know it is. So if she made another profile, um, yeah,
Yeah. I mean, putting your name as Izzy, crochet, crochet, pointer and stuff, instead of doggy life and stuff. You have to understand this. It's like you know, people will identify who you are, who Izzy is, and they will know who
yep.
who that person is.
Liz
And
even said that too. She like me too because hey Lisa, welcome in. Thank you for being here.
hey, Lisa, um, but yeah, now I have an idea. Now, I want your opinion on this, Lydia. I want your opinion. When the next time she's in here, if she ever pops in, do you think do you think that we should ask her if she's really Izzy or if she's doggy life or any of that stuff, or should we not worry about it?
Well, I know uh that's the only channels I know that she made, you know, but I'm not really sure.
Well,
What do you
well.
think, Liz, about that? About
Yeah,
her?
Liz, do you think we should you know question her and tell her, is this your only profile, or are you a different, do you have more than one profile, just to be on her on the safe side with
Yeah.
with who she is and all that. But yeah.
Lisa said, I don't like Izzy. She is a user. Yes, I know, Lisa. And she been asking to be a mod too. And I don't want her to be a mod. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I do remember. I do remember when I first met you, Lydia. Now, this is when I first met you back in February. Is when Doggy Life was there. He was trying to ask to be a mod.
Yes, she did.
But the thing is with Doggy Life, we like with Doggy Life. I
I
don't
want
remember if Doggy Life was a him or a her. Or if it was a man or a woman, or it was a minor.
it's a woman.
Yeah,
And what Liz said, no, she would lie and or make a new channel. Hmm. Okay.
yeah,
Thank you, Liz.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Lisa, you
But
don't have to worry about her in here. She is blocked now.
all right. So we'll just
Because
we'll just leave it be. Little Lego. Yeah.
Gavin Little Lego, as me and him had a blowout on my channel not too long ago. He got, I think I made him mad. Um, he was playing, since I have ear needs, everyone. Um, I have another YouTuber came and messaged me on Facebook, and the sound of Legos in my ears. He was stirring his, and the sound off of the Legos was getting to me. So, um, Yes, Lisa, she is. Yeah, I'm okay. And he was like causing issues with that. I don't have him a moderator anymore, and I think that make him mad about it. But what is what is. Yeah, I'm fine, Kevin. It's yeah. I know Lisa doesn't like little Lego either. When he comes up on panel, he would not be quiet or shut up, and he was the only one on the panel was talking. No one can, no one could talk. It always was him, and I thought it was kind of rude in a way, but it's my channel. This is my channel, and if people don't like it, how I want my channel, then they shouldn't be here. You know,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, I mean the other thing is, Lydia, is if you have many other people on the panel. I'm not saying like me and like Lily and Elaine and Arnie and others.
Yeah, it
Um,
was
I,
really.
yeah, but like what I'm saying is like if someone else is like someone else talks, you don't overstep, when they talk, it's putting that person, you know, in a place where you're being disrespectful, you're stepping over their voice, let them speak, and then when that person's ready, then you're able to speak.
Amen, Lisa. You are 100% on that. He doesn't have res- you know respect
Ooh,
when other people channels, and
yeah.
he
Ooh,
was.
ooh, ooh. Hey,
Mm-hmm,
hey, hey, Lydia, congrats. Congrats.
mm-hmm.
You just received 100 messages.
Ooh, awesome. But he just like he kept on saying same thing over, and then he shows like his dead mom. Was talking about his dead mom and dad. You know, I'm like, go on, move, go, go, get off of here. I don't want you. You know. So
Yeah, we just don't want those types of people on this
I do not like.
on this live.
I just don't like people stepping in and taking over my channel and
Yeah,
uh like playing his little Legos, making noises that other YouTubers can't hear me talk, and it doesn't. He didn't have any respect.
yeah,
I'm like, of course I
yeah,
would. You know,
yeah.
I
Here's my thing. Here's my thing, Lydia. Here's my thing. If something like that happens again, let's say it does happen again. If it does, bring me up on the panel, and I'll give that person a piece of their mind from my perspective. Like I will tell them off for you. you know, and if they don't like it, then if they don't like how I act and stuff, then they can just leave. Let's leave the live.
but it seemed like he was like taking over my channel and lives, and Ever since that happened, I haven't been over his place helping mod for him because most times he does a live. I'm usually at work on night time that he does live, or I'm
Yeah,
at work, or else I'm rest just off work at 2, and then I just want to relax before you know what I need to do next. You know,
yeah.
I just don't. You know, so
Exactly, Lisa.
yep, they know where the door is. They can easily leave
Yeah,
if they
here's what
know.
Lisa and Lydia. This is what I always say on Dawn's live to the trolls. Don't let the door hit you in the arse.
Yep,
That's what I always say to them. But
because it's just like you know. Yo, you have a little like a block, Lisa. Yeah, but yeah.
Lydia, remember what Dawn does? You know, the girl, bye.
Yep, yeah, I know that. Yeah.
I think I need to do that when someone's here. I'll be saying that every time.
I
uh,
just don't. I just didn't. I don't care for little Lego either. Um, you know, it's my
yeah,
big.
since you all have him blocked, you don't have to worry about him anymore. You have him blocked anyways.
Yeah,
If my front door is heavy, it will break your heart. uh, that's
that's
funny.
a good one, Lisa.
That's hilarious. That's funny. it it would. Hey, Lisa. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. If your door did that, if your door did that, it would break someone's arse. Uh, you know, you know. But yeah, that was
But
funny. I
I
was
just don't like people come in here and harass me. And I know there's few people has been, and that's why I haven't been doing lives for a while. And Eric knows why. Um, yeah, it's big old headaches. Um,
yeah, yeah. I think everyone knows it's about Rudy.
it is about Rudy. Lisa doesn't know what happened, but I have her on Facebook. If she will miss me on Facebook, I would tell you. But I was having harassment thing with them,
Yeah,
and
we had a long talk, about this last night. Me and Lydia and Dawn and Sharon and everyone else. We talked about this and and what Sharon
I
was
know,
saying.
I know, Lisa. I have noticed that you stopped doing lives, and I wasn't going in my doing my. I was, I was about to close my channel down a few
Yeah, I
times.
think we all do, Lisa. I think we all do. I mean,
Oh,
but
you
but
have really blocked out.
yeah,
But
but
no, it's
but
just like one thing after another. He harassed me on somebody else's channel, and I don't really appreciate what he did to me. Um,
yeah. Yeah, and this is what I said to Lydia last night is what Rudy is doing is putting himself in trouble with
he just getting himself,
you know
yeah.
yeah, but he's putting himself in trouble with the police and the law and stuff, and he's trying to put himself like what Sharon was saying, is putting himself in jail or prison or worse. And when he's on with the wrong people, they will find out who he is, and then they will threaten him and threaten his life and all that. And it will not look the best for him. And there might be people that will find where he lives, and it might be a thing where he might lose his life. But and someone might stab him, or someone might do something more worse. So that's why that Rudy hangs out with the wrong type of people, with that
I
he's online
know
with.
he was following me in a few other channels that I'm a mod for, and I told him I when I see him, if he starts in and he knows I'm in there, he better not start because he'd be. I won't even warn him. I'll be doing what I can do to get him out of here because I don't want him, you know. But what I can do, you know. I know last night I was in another channel, LP Mod. I have him blocked on my hand, but I can see him typing on that live. That channel was using Restream too, and I saw him typing. Oh, Lydia, type this. Oh, Lydia, type this. Um, I'm like, I can't. I'm like, and I was just, know, ignoring it because I'm not going to do something that what he's been doing. And it's just like, come on, I'm done. Don't start.
Yeah, yeah. I have to say this. If he's doing what he's doing, like he does with the numbers and the chats and stuff, and posting videos with their names and stuff, like what you say, that's also trying to stop the person and all that stuff. But the other thing is he's violating YouTube rules, with their rules and stuff, and once that happens, they might either shut down his YouTube and all that.
See, thank you being here.
Yeah. So yeah, they might like take down his YouTube, his all the channels that he has and stuff. Oh, I just um found on the mod chat on Google that Don is going live,
I
in a minute. Yeah. So,
already,
but yeah,
but no,
yeah,
I just don't like anybody telling me, "Oh, look at this, do that." You know, it's not my type, and it's not going to happen on my channel. I won't put up with it. I won't put up trauma, people. I'm sorry. If you start trauma with me, you can go somewhere else.
yeah,
Yes, I know, Lisa. You have different time zones. Yeah, Lisa is
yeah,
Lisa is from Australia. Eric.
yeah. Here in California, it's 6:34 p.m. So it's Tuesday, not Tuesday, Wednesday here. So
Oh, I will, Lisa. Nobody's going to boss me around. If they start bossing me around, they can hear mouthful of my mouth because I,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you know.
But anyways, yeah. But yeah, 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 yeah. She's if it's you know if already Thursday for her, and it's Wednesday here. Um,
Wait,
um,
Lisa is it Thursday for you, Lisa? Yep, it is Thursday morning. So her time is it's 11:35 a.m. for her right now.
yeah, 6:35 here in California. It's still Wednesday.
So she's so Lisa is 16. Wait, is it 16 hours ahead of me or 12 hours? Since you set your clocks already, didn't you, Lisa? I think so, if I remember right. So it serves, yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah,
So
17 hours. She said she's ahead of
oh,
us. 17 hours.
hours ahead. So
Yeah,
yeah, wow.
yeah. Yeah. Daylight
So we're
savings.
back enabled.
The daylight savings started in March. Here in the states, in the U.S. So it went back. It went not went. It went spring forward. It went spring forward. Um. So let's say this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lisa's 17 hours ahead of me and 15 hours for you.
Yep,
Uh,
yep.
Yeah. It's like, well, here's the thing. So Arizona and California and Nevada, you know, you know, it's an hour ahead. You know, Arizona is an hour ahead, but California it's it's 6:37 here and it's 7:37 there. So you know, um, you know, so it's very different. With Arizona and Nevada and California and all that stuff. It's like really different. It's an hour ahead and all that. So
Oh, I did not know that, Lisa.
yeah, I think that's the same for I think that's the same for like ow, other other countries also. I think maybe like London, it might be the same way. You know, um, it's already like early morning for them. It's early morning for them. It's not even they're already in the middle of the night already. So
Mm.
um so um so um they're in bed already. So um but um but I think all other places, other countries and stuff are like different. And like there's different times and all that. So you know, you
Yep.
know, but anyways, yeah. So but yeah, um, yeah, it's 2:38 in London. Yeah,
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
so it's already in the middle of the night for them. You know, yeah, 9 hours. Yeah, yeah. Um, um, but but anyways, yeah. So yeah, New Zealand. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh wow, Lisa. I did not know 2 hours or oh.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's funny. Is London the UK has their accents, and and Australia and New Zealand have their accents, but they are somewhat similar. They sound similar, with their accents and stuff. With how they speak and stuff. With how they are. Um, you know, um, with the people in London and stuff, they're like, they're like, you know, they have the way they say things, and Australia has the way they say things and stuff. You know, um, you know, like London and all that say like you know you know you know pip pip cheerio, like that. They say that. And now for Australia, New Zealand, they have a different way of what how they talk and stuff. Like they, you know, you know,
Oh really, Lisa? Wow.
hmm,
I did not even know that. Huh. Well, Lisa should know because she is in Astro.
hmm,
Yeah. Oh.
mm, yeah, yeah. When you're in London, you always have to say, "May I have a spotted tea?" You always have to ask for tea. um, you know, you know, you know. mm, But yeah, no, 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 no. You're fine, Lisa. You're fine. Mm,
No, you've okay, Lisa. You're not in trouble.
mm. Wait, is Lisa your mod also, Lydia?
No, she's not.
Oh, I thought she was. Yeah, she's in Stones. She's in Stones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I think it's puppets. I think it's puppets in London. Tea ain't puppets. I think that's what it is in London. It's tea and puppets. I do want to visit London though. I do want to visit Australia though, but 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 you know you know but um but
Look, guys, I think I want to say thank you or comment or I am ending this right now. I'm not doing another 2 hours live tonight.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
think
need me and Eric have to be mod for somebody. Oh, I'm
yeah,
not
yeah,
making you mod, Lisa. I know.
yeah. Midsummer's on this live, so we'll
Yeah.
head over
At
to
least,
her.
over there with Eric helping him out for her. Um, so yeah.
Yeah. So um, but yeah. Yeah. So anyways. Yeah. So
I
it was
might
nice.
do a live next week on my other channel, my Diamond Bane one. Um, if you want to all come over there, please welcome to is my second channel is Diamond or Bane by Lydia. Um, please come and hang out with me. Dawn
Um.
is Sunrise Dawn.
Yeah.
Lisa.
Yeah. It's her. Well, her name. You have to put it in all one word. If you on your YouTube, type in all in one word, Miss Sunrise Dawn, and then
Yep.
her live will pop up. It'll be like the first video that pops up. So, and then we'll let her know that Lydia's chatters are hopping over.
Yep. Yeah, I know Dawn, my a few other people used to come on Wednesdays. I haven't seen them do West Coast. So I haven't seen them around for a while. So I hope she's okay. And
All right, Lisa. We'll see you next time.
yep, good night. Thank you all my moms in here. Just check in, you know, over there next week. I would do a live over there. I haven't had a chance to do live over there yet for a while. Um, I will see you all later, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And you take care, and I will see you in YouTube streets. Bye, everyone.
Night, everyone.